Hi, Sonny here. Today I'm going to be talking about Wave Naminori Boys, a game that was playable for 3 days before it went into extended maintenance and then ended its servers. But first, let's get into some backstory. Wave, double exclamation point, is a mixed media project that started in 2018, owned by the company Majors. It consists of an anime, music, drama cities, a radio show, If you've ever been into a mixed media project before, you know how these things work. There are 8 main characters that were designed by the artist Sarachi Yomi, and instead of being idols or something, they surf. They're surfing guys. Hashtag not my surf's up. Side note here, but the official website for the project literally looks like a travel agency or something. I guess it fits the summer vibes. Oh wait, excuse me? Some pretty big name voice actors are involved in this project too. Before looking into the game, I had no idea that Toki was in this series. He voices this emo nerd guy that has a Rem and Miku fusion on his surfboard. Towards the end of 2020, Wave released 3 anime movies. Each movie was around an hour and 20 minutes long, and all 3 of them were released back-to-back in October. Yes, not only did they release in 2020, but they also released in cinemas the exact same month as Mugen Train. Yes, the Mugen Train. These movies were also recut and released in a TV anime format, which released in January 2021. I watched like 2 episodes of the anime for this video, and it seems like your pretty standard sports anime stuff. The CGI is a bit rough, but it works. It's fine. The whole thing with the main character is that he wants to surf, but he can't swim, which, I mean, sure thing, bro. I feel like you should learn how to swim first, but he jumps right into it. Then in episode 2, he's like all angsty and, oh my god, I'm a teenager, I'm angsty, right? And he's like, I must surf. I need to surf. Surfing is my life. So he goes out in a full-on typhoon. And remember, he can't swim, right? And he tries to swim in a typhoon and is like shocked when he almost drowns and has to get saved by Totally Not Aichi. Now this is where the mobile game comes in. Along with the anime and all of that, a mobile game had also been in production. It was developed by the company TechCross and would be called Wave Naminori Boys, or Wave Riding Boys, and it was set to be released on the 1st of March 2021. The game would include a story that covered things not yet seen in the anime, so after 3 years of building up a fanbase with all of their other content, fans were looking forward to what the game would bring. And unfortunately what it brought was slow loading times, unresponsive UI, strange gameplay, and lots and lots of bugs. The app doesn't exist anymore, and I didn't download it at the time, so I don't have any first-hand experience here. It's just stuff that I heard from people that did play and stuff I've looked up. Here are what some of the main complaints were. Can't start the game. Screen remains black after tapping the title screen. Tapping the screen, but nothing happens. Game constantly freezes. Long load game looked like it was frozen when it was loading because no loading icon was displayed. Or gacha card images sometimes wouldn't load in. Valentine's event when playing on an iPad, the UI was displayed too far up, giving players a great view of the characters' crotches. Basically, it sounds like the release date was a complete mess. One of the most egregious errors, though, was that there were instances of both character and voice actors' names being spelt wrong in the App Store description, as well as on the data download screen in the game. Let me say that again. There were typos in the real-life voice actors' names. This was quickly brought to the developers' attention, and they issued an apology, saying the text would be fixed as soon as possible. Probably the funniest bug in the game, though, was one that only appeared if your device language was set to English. You would be greeted with these gems when you open the game. Text. 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 In serif. Serif 12. This is a pen. This is a pen. Text! So yeah, basically this is obviously just placeholder text that wasn't fixed up. The gameplay itself seemed to be this weird rhythm game but not style where you had to tap circles at the right time to do super surfing moves or whatever. I'll put footage of what the game looked like. Thank you to the people who archived this no longer existent game.
いい波だ。さすが俺。さすが俺。さすが俺。さすが俺。さすが俺。さすが俺。
There also appeared to be other little mini games, but I couldn't find much information on them. I also just need to show you guys the pull animation for the gacha because look at this masterpiece. A review on the site plazagame.com listed some positives and negatives and said they would recommend this game to, quote, women who enjoy story-based games over games that require a lot of effort. They also went on to say that it may not be a gorgeous game and it has some outdated elements to it, but I enjoyed the story about the surfers. They're really selling it. 3 days after the game's release, the official account tweeted that it would be going down for much-needed maintenance. The official Twitter account for the game has since been erased from existence. So these screenshots have been taken from Nakaido no Game Joho channel, who also made a video covering this whole ordeal. His video will be in the description. The unofficial Wave English account also inadvertently archived these tweets. Bless them. Maintenance started on the 4th of March. A day passed, and then a few more days, and then a whole week without an update on the game's status. It wasn't until the 15th of March that they tweeted again, announcing the maintenance would be extended to ensure the game was adequate. They said they'd inform players when the maintenance would end at a later date, and thanked them for their patience. So the players waited, and waited, and waited. Another week passed, and another, and then finally, the official account tweeted a whole month after the game's release on the 6th of April. And they announced that the game was ending its service. Yay! Like, what? Let's just put these events into a timeline. March 1st. Wave Naminori Boys releases. March 4th, game goes down for much needed maintenance. March 15th, update that maintenance is extended. April 6th, update that the game is shutting down. A statement was posted on their website detailing the game's closure and apologizing to anyone who had been looking forward to playing the game. It's pretty funny seeing a pre-registration campaign right next to a game closure announcement on the website. By the way, the website for the game specifically has also since been deleted. So now if you try and click any link that goes to the domain, it redirects you to a site that's about how to be a sugar daddy. No, I am not kidding. Here's a translation of another tweet the official account made. Since the app's release, we have been working hard to improve the mechanics and system of the game in order to provide a good product. However, we have come to the conclusion that we will not be able to provide a satisfactory service to the players from here on out, and have decided to terminate the game's service. The game did reopen on the 7th of April for a very limited time as a free version, to sort out refunds for anyone that purchased the paid currency and to give other people a chance to actually experience the game before it was purged from existence. Apparently the game's story was later posted on Wave's YouTube channel, but those videos are nowhere to be seen anymore. So what's going on with the Wave project nowadays? Well, it appears to still be active. I'm not quite sure. The project celebrated its 5th anniversary towards the end of last year, and the official account still posts character birthdays, but that's about it. Maybe it'll have a resurgence. Maybe it'll come back. Anyways, that's about it. If you're a fan of Wave or experienced this, let me know. Tell your story in the comments. I only saw this all go down from the sidelines, and it's probably the fastest I've seen a game like this end its service. Not counting that one Love Live game that closed down before it even started. I do feel bad for fans that were genuinely looking forward to the game though. Like, the waivers deserved better. Justice for the waivers. If you want to hear me talk about more games that shut down, leave a like. Yeah, YouTubing. Goodbye. On March 1st, Wave Naminori Boys releases. Did a car just crash into the window? What's that noise?